Welcome to another episode of Pitchside Podcast. We do have a guest today, Kennedy Mweene.
Kapalaya.
Yeah, am I a guest?
So many names.
The factory man.
The factory man.
Am I a guest?
Okay.
Yes, you're a guest there. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you,
Thank
sir?
you.
I can't complain.
You can't complain.
Can't complain.
Please tell us. It seems like there's a new role that you're playing in the team, and most of the people don't know. For some of us that works sometimes on the pitch,
Yeah.
I've seen you like an FBI agent with earpiece.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
He can't tell us.
I can't tell you.
It's legal.
Gambo.
And like you said, I'm on the bench as technical, as a player.
In the field.
I'm up there as a Roger security,
Small manager.
small
Roger,
manager. So I'm a minister without portfolio.
Because I saw one of the team list for the first time because I didn't pay attention to it. On the team list, he's on the technical
Really?
side. Yeah, I saw it.
Kappa.
And I ended up asking him because I wasn't aware of it.
Actually, I
So
went in
congrats.
because Coach Wendell
Can I
was
shake your
having-
hand?
Yeah,
was
when
having a
Coach
red
Wendell
card.
had a red card.
So I came in as the
As a
assistant
substitute.
goalkeeper coach.
Okay.
Okay. A man of
Good
many
man.
talents.
Aish,
Minister
yeah, nah.
without portfolio.
No man, how do you juggle those two?
No, it's simple.
You can't jug it. No, you can't jug it. Forget, you can't jug it.
On my foot.
Africa.
Hey guys,
We've got comments here.
please.
Feedback from the loyal, committed people on our podcast.
Yeah, I see Nepat Chauke,
Ngube.
Ngube, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Nepat Ngube says, we shall extend at the time,
Yeah.
but he loves the show. Yeah.
Maswabi.
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 Tepiso says, guys, this is a very encouraging show. Not only the advice going to players, but also to me, his own career.
Yeah.
So, which is a graphic designer. So, the communication we make, the
Okay.
language
Yeah.
we are actually communicating towards them. It really gives confidence to people out there. So, it's really good.
Fantastic. It's always nice to hear
Very
from
happy, yeah.
the fans as to what they think of the show.
Subscribe.
Don't forget,
That's the way.
live.
Yeah. I don't want to bite
Pitchside.
my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So
no.
guys, before we get into this, the conversation of today,
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody saw the game that we played against Al Ahly in Egypt. Do you know the difficulties of playing in Egypt, coming out there live? It's not many teams are able to come out and say that. I just want to hear from you guys. What's your take on the match? From Yumba, from you, I'll probably maybe want to hear from you as to what was the feeling like, because you do have young players, never been exposed to such, even on the bench itself. So just the feeling is just, Sugar, I'll start with you. You saw the game. What's your take on it?
Tapelo Matrapa Mure,
Yeah.
a man of big occasions.
Yeah.
Reminds me of one of our former teammates who used to say, I only play big games. I only play big games.
Yeah.
So Tapelo's inclusion really gave some energy that was required. He's got appetite for playing in Cairo. It's really something that is encouraging to have a person who is fearless even in those most difficult environment. He still rises up to complement the good work that the team is already doing, to fight and put energy. I really liked his inclusion.
And if you I just want to maybe highlight the fact that Tapelo Morena plays different positions. Against the Orlando Pirates not so long ago, he was a
Left back.
and at Cairo he comes in as a striker. At times Mudau is not starting, he starts as a right back. So I just want to emphasize the importance of playing football, not a position, because most players, they want to play a position. They don't want to play football. So kudos to Tapelo for continuously growing and also finding himself in different positions and be able to readjust, because it's something that is very, very difficult. Nyumba, Luna, what was the feeling like? Because I could see the team was trying to build from the back, which we see with Mamelodi Sundowns week in, week out. But you could see that, but the pitch wasn't nice, wasn't allowing the team to flow. They wanted the way that the team wanted to flow. And you could see also the strategy from Al Ahly trying to play high, press high up with Pacey and them, not to get that we were at some point we were unable to bypass that pressing line. What's your take on that? How is it feeling like in the dressing room?
I think, look, we have a lot of players who have never played in the Champions League before. And some of them, this is the second time they're playing Champions League. And look, it's never easy when you go to Egypt. But look, that's our identity, the way we play at Sundowns. We start from the back. But the only thing which I would say we did not do was to identify the kind of a pitch we were using. You know, it wasn't good. But I think in the first half, we tried a couple of build-ups from the back, and they intercepted some of them, and which is very dangerous, especially when you're playing Al Ahly. You know, they're desperate for points. And look, but as the game goes by, I think the team played well. And look, we could have done better. I know we could have done better. And but under circumstances, you know, we've got a lot of youngsters in our team, and which is good because they are learning fast. You know, it's not easy to play a youngster in Cairo. It's never easy. You know, we have got Alan there also. It's the first time he's playing Champions League. Teboho Mkwena is the second Champions League season. You know, there's all those things. So the experience is not yet at where we want, but we are working towards that. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but at any given day, I think in Cairo, I'll run with a point. But we could have done better. Yeah.
Shompo, what's your take, the feeling of the match, and which are the players that actually stood out for you?
I think there's a lot of positives that we can take out of that match, to be honest, Modise, because the team played fearlessly. So, you know, in Cairo, we all know that it's never easy to play in that stadium. Hostile treatment, of course, before the match on the streets, they already unsettle you. But I'm sure Kapalaya and the senior, some of the senior guys, they played a huge role in making sure maybe the team should be just, you know, grounded. Because remember we're talking about Cassius first season in the Champions League. But I must say, Cassius.
What did you do? Do it again.
What did you do?
I don't want to break my shoulders.
Okay.
But I must give a huge comment about this kid, Cassius, for, you know, having a first season in the top flight, having to perform that well, the way he performed
consistently.
Oh, you can say that again. 5. That is top performance, and I think it should just build from here, you know, and stay grounded and try to better every performance that you give you every match. I think the sky is the limit for this kid, and Kapalaya a big task to make sure that the kid
take the ball.
We have a lot of them. We have 5 now.
I've seen over the weekend. Now,
they are fearless. They are strong. You know.
There's this one. What is
that's what we need. The youngsters who come, they are fearless. They go in, you know. But obviously, they need guidance.
For sure.
Especially from the senior players. But all is well,
And I also think like the more progress, the more stability, the more good performances we see from Cassius, it encourages all these other 5 that we have because of him playing, fighting for his position. You know, trying to play regular and still scoring goals. It gives encouragement to this boys. Well, okay, because Sundowns was never a team that normally gives youngsters an opportunity because everybody off it you must win now. There's no if you fail to acclimatize, you go and you buy another one. So that was the Sundowns. So for the Sundowns to really now go back to look at the youngsters that we have, because there's a reason why Sundowns have so many players across the league, so many teams. Players that play for development but never play for the first team. So now, why do we groom for other people? What else we can groom for ourselves? So it's very encouraging to see that happening within the Sundowns space. But also, like on the day, I think at the game against Al Ahly, the player also that impressed me, besides Alende, I think it's Mkulis. I think Blesser, there's so much maturity on that ball.
Too much.
And you know how difficult it is, because as a midfielder, you know how difficult it is to play simple.
No,
the most difficult thing to do as a midfielder is to play simple.
Nalarkele is top.
He does it so well.
No,
in big games. And not big game that Mamli Sundowns can play. I'll never put Blesser on my first left.
No, I'll tell you what. He did so well against Pirates in Orlando.
Yeah.
the player who stood up for me in that match to come out of pressure without having to do much.
Yeah.
is Blesser.
Exactly.
He went to Cairo. The same thing happened.
Same.
With the
Same.
same amount of touches
Same.
on the ball.
And you must understand,
Blesser is something
when
else,
you
my
go,
friend.
you guys play in the midfield. When you go to try and collect the ball,
Yeah.
you know the
You've
pressure's
got
coming.
somebody here.
Mamela, the simplicity that it will do to come out of that situation, not many can.
No.
He's got this
Not
ability.
many can.
Like you mentioned, the easiest part of your game is to play simple.
Yeah.
That's difficult one to do because remember how well you're on the ball. There's so much excitement.
Yeah.
But he's got that maturity that you mentioned. He's calm. He knows what is needed in that position at that time, at that particular moment. He knows how to spread those passes.
And here's the thing. This is not a coachable moment. So
Yeah.
we're not coaches. Here's the thing. As a midfielder, you need to know your areas without even having to look. You need to fill them in. So he plays differently according to the area that he's at. Like, I'm so obsessed with watching that guy play. He'll come here to come and collect. He'll do the most simplest things.
Which is
in the
control
midfield,
and
just
pass.
control and pass.
And then he
pull the
and
team
reshape
out of
himself, to be able to go.
knows something.
Ajampila afugara.
Tlamu.
Amona step over here,
One.
yeah, Selisa.
No, it's something
I
else.
need stuff
No,
of
it's something
He's,
else.
he's
No,
an
it's
inspiration to a lot of youngsters, especially who are coming from our development.
Yeah.
Because even Cassius, we're talking about Cassius,
Yeah.
he has been looking up to
Peter.
Kulis.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it gives a lot of youngsters from our development that if
there is a possibility.
Yeah, there's a possibility. Blesser, there's Cassius now, there's
Tandongozi
four
there.
more, there's too many.
Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've been saying the next captain that understands this club DNA is Bless.
No, it's something else.
Yeah.
So
This
give him a year or
that
so.
kid is something else.
Give him. So now, guys, we just hinting there, coach. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Aqeqeshi.